Hey y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What is going on, you guys? There are no church announcements for today. But we're gonna go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about, and that is some more. This is basically more Bravo tea, okay? And this is mainly about Candace Dillard, Bassett, and Chris Bassett alongside Giselle and Carlos King. Now, you know, Carlos King has a YouTube channel that is wildly popular. We get a lot of stories from Carlos King. Y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Carlos King. You know, a woman that I love the bitch to death, then the next minute the bitch getting on my nerves. But more than likely, I do love Carlos King. He's a black gay man that's doing big things. He's a big inspiration. All that other shit, whatever. I had to give him his props. But anyway, um he said something on his YouTube page that got the people talking. Okay, now let me put this up here. Now listen, now someone said that Carlos admitted that he was told about a storyline plot because production was ready to scrap season 7 because it was boring. Say what you want about Carlos King, but I believed him because one, the way the Chris storyline rolled out felt overproduced, and number two, he has friends on the cast. So that is what the person said who brought this clip up. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and play the two clips that they provided for us, and then we're gonna give a little bit of commentary on it, and then we'll be on out of our way. So let's go ahead and get into what Carlos King had to say. Let's take a look.
We spent this entire half-assed season with these made-up storylines about Chris Bassett. And yes, I'm going to say made up. I'm going to say that because I allegedly was told that a few of the housewives had a meeting before filming about what the storyline was going to be, and that this Chris Bassett stuff was part of that conversation. That's what I was told. Allegedly, that's what happened. Based on Robin's admission, I now believe it. I believe it. I believe it. You got on a podcast and spilled tea about Juan cheating on you. Y'all dealt with it. He was being an idiot, and it took a minute to get through it. And maybe, this is your words, not mine, maybe that had to do with the wedding not happening. Me, you spent months filming a reality show where you were exposing everyone's alleged reality instead of spilling your own tea.
And that was Carlos King basically saying what I read in the post, how the producers were ready to scrap season 7 because it was boring, and the girls came up with a storyline to drive the season. And I believe every motherfucking word of that shit. I'm not even gonna sit up here and tell y'all no lies. I just felt like that whole storyline with Chris Bassett was a fake and a fucking fraud, and they needed something to drive the damn story, and that story drove the entire season. And I always felt like that was just something that Giselle put out there in thin air just to get some airtime. And that just goes to show you that some people really need to go. We keep on talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and how they need a whole cast overhaul and things of that nature. But this cast right here is the cast that definitely needs it at this particular point. Like, they really need it. And I really don't know what they can really do at this point to save Potomac outside of getting rid of certain people. It sucks that this alleged situation has gotten Chris in a bad place. As far as him losing clients and losing people losing business due to the fact that Giselle painted him as a man that was actually harassing her or would try to coerce her into a situation where she would be doing something that she ain't got no business doing and making her look a certain type of way. I just feel like that whole situation is messed up. And I understand why Candace went in and went off on Giselle the way that she has about this situation because it's fucked up. And you would think that with Giselle being a quote unquote self-produced person, you would think that she would come up with something better than that. Like, but she's not gonna drive no story based off of her. She's gonna drive a story based off somebody's husband because she thinks that that's entertaining, and that's all she's ever done since she's been on this motherfucking show. Um, you see, and Robin, I think in my opinion, and I know this ain't nothing but a conspiracy theory, so please don't get upset with me for saying it, but in my raw and under and raw and honest opinion, I really feel like Giselle cooked up the story. Robin knew about her cooking up the story, so what they decided to do was be good cop bad cop. Giselle probably told Robin, you know what, I'm gonna take this storyline, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say that, Chris tried to do something to me in the hotel room after the reunion. I'm gonna say that, and then you gonna come in, you gonna swoop in, and you gonna be the good cop. You gonna tell Candace that you don't believe that Chris would do that. You're gonna make yourself look like the good friend. Of course, I play the villain. You can play the good friend, that doesn't believe the shit. Like, you can play that role. I take the heat because I'm always taking the heat anyway. So I take the heat, and then we're gonna do it like that. That's how this story gonna pan out. And I do believe that Robin agreed to it, and that's how everything went. I really believe that. And it could be me just giving Giselle a little bit too much at this point, making her too much of a mastermind in this situation. But if this is the tea, and you know what I'm saying? This is the tea about her, conjuring this storyline up. I definitely believe that Robin has something to do with it as well. And then it also shows why Robin pretty much turned her back on Candace at the damn reunion and stuff like that. So that's what I get from it, and that's what I believe. You know what I mean? And can't nobody tell me nothing different from that. Like, I really do believe that Giselle did do that, and I believe that Robin was a part of the situation. I definitely believe that, and can't nobody take it from me either. I believe that. There are some people that feels like, there's a person that comments on my videos all the time, and they only comment on Potomac videos, and they only comment just to let me know how much of a hater I am of Giselle. But baby, I don't like Giselle, and that's just that. And that's just it. I don't give a fuck. Like, she's a horrible motherfucking person. They always want to say that we always talking about Giselle in every video. Well, Giselle is always the main one doing fuck shit. So of course she's gonna be the main one talked about. Like, how dumb do you sound? But I just want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that they cooked up this storyline for the sake of having a story to drive, having a plot, or do you guys think that Carlos is blowing smoke up our asses to look a certain type of way? I know that he's really, really cool with Giselle and a lot of those girls on the show, so I really don't think he has a reason to lie. But I just want to know what y'all think. All right. So with that being said, make sure you guys support Bando Kane. Okay. He has a brand new single out right now called DUI, and the visual will be dropping soon. Okay. It's available right now for purchase and streaming. Make sure you guys support all independent artists such as Bando, and also support him because that's just my baby daddy. All right. So make sure you guys support him. With that being said, I am your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later.